When these tiny puppies got trapped in a pool of tar, they could only cry as the hours ticked by. After 3 tiny puppies fell into a pool of tar, they quickly became trapped. As the sticky material solidified around their helpless bodies, they found themselves immobilized. Now all they could do was cry out for someone to save them. For more than a decade, the team at Animal Aid Unlimited has provided hope for India's unloved street animals. The organization rescues and treats all manners of homeless creatures at its Udaipur base. Over the years, Animal Aid Unlimited has helped over 60,000 animals suffering from ailments as diverse as broken bones and mange. In order to help as many creatures as possible, Animal Aid Unlimited relies on the general public for tip-offs. The organization's rescue team is always at the ready to leap into action when a call comes into its emergency helpline. In November 2017, the Animal Aid Unlimited website revealed details of one of the group's most recent rescues. Its team had caught wind of 3 helpless creatures in desperate need of their assistance, so they rushed to the scene where the most awful sight greeted them. When the rescuers arrived to help the animals, they found 3 puppies stuck in a pool of tar. They were so deeply immersed, in fact, that they weren't able to move at all. With no means of escape, all that they could do was cry out for help. By the time that its team reached them, Animal Aid Unlimited believed that the pups had already been stuck for a while. Consequently, rescuers wasted no time in trying to set the dogs free. Doing so, however, would not be an easy task. Describing the awful scenes, a statement on the Animal Aid Unlimited website read, "They were so completely stuck they couldn't move a muscle. It looked like they'd been engulfed for hours, and one little baby's mouth was even stuck open." First of all, one rescuer tried to prise the puppies free just by using his fingers, but the tar had already solidified. As a result, they had to dig around the hardened substance. That way they could transport the dogs to the Animal Aid Unlimited Center, tar included. As rescuers worked hard to move the animals, the puppies' heartbreaking cries intensified. And thanks to the perseverance of the rescue team, all 3 dogs were eventually freed from the ground. However, they remained covered in sticky tar. Prying them loose was impossible for the tense rescue team, read the account on the Animal Aid Unlimited website. So we had to cut the tar loose from the rocks below and bring the puppies and the tar and gravel they were stuck in back to the hospital. Back at the Animal Aid Unlimited hospital, staff gave the thirsty puppies a much-needed drink of water. Once the dogs were rehydrated, the team got to work removing the tar from the animal's fur. It was an arduous task that would require a great deal of patience. To begin with, hospital staff cut away chunks of tar with scissors. Then they dabbed the dog's skins with oil to break down the remaining tar. And after 2 hours of relentless work, the substance finally started to soften. Animal Aid Unlimited later stated that despite the difficulty of the task at hand, its team were still keen to show the dogs some love. Determined volunteers and staff spent hours to soften the tar with oil and dish soap, with time out only to plant kisses on the puppies' noses, the organization revealed. The team continued to work on the puppies for the next 3 days. They gave the animals regular baths and oil massages to remove as much tar as possible. Despite all their hard work, however, hospital staff were still unsure if the dogs would survive their horrific ordeal. But somehow, the tiny animals pulled through, and they not only managed to survive the experience, but they also soon transformed into bright and bubbly little puppies. From there, their fortunes finally began to look up. Moreover, after much searching, rescuers were even able to find the puppy's mom and bring her to the shelter as well. Now she could feed her babies and keep them safe, until they were big and strong enough to go out into the world on their own. For the time being, though, the 3 pups and their mom were safely in the care of Animal Aid Unlimited. There, the fur babies had the freedom to grow and play without having to worry about all the dramas of life on the streets. Nobody knows what the future will hold for the puppies and their mother. If they recover well, though, Animal Aid Unlimited will release them back onto the streets. But in order to combat India's problem with strays, its team will neuter them first. But for now, the puppies are enjoying their moment in the spotlight. Animal Aid Unlimited shared their rescue story on YouTube in November 2017. And since then, the heartwarming video has garnered almost 4 million views. While the dogs have earned themselves thousands of fans, all credit goes to the rescuers for saving them. Without the team's efforts, the puppies would have likely died in that hellish tar pit. Instead, they've now brought joy to millions and raised awareness of Animal Aid Unlimited's amazing work.